Hello children, I'm back again after a week. So last week we have done expansion and I had told you that the next chapter, our factorization, I'm going to start with factorization, and factorization is exactly opposite of your expansion. Now the formulas which I had given you in expansion chapter is very much applicable here in factorization also, because in factorization I'll be using plenty of those formulas. In fact 9 formulas which I had given, you will see their significance. So that's why I believe that you people have all learned the formulas and you are thorough with the formulas. Now what was expansion? In expansion you saw there was a bracket, and on the other side we got terms without brackets. In factorization it is opposite. Now terms which are not inside the bracket, now we'll put them inside the bracket. So in a very simple language I should tell you that factorization means from a non-bracket, so which has been already in the expanded form, previous chapter expansion, from expanded form we'll go to bracket form. So as far as possible what we'll do is we'll try to put brackets. So that means try to put terms inside the bracket. That is what is factorization. So the first exercise which we are going to do is based on factorization. So as it is based on factorization, and the very first exercise, now your whole chapter of factorization is based on different kind of factorization. Like for example, there is a factorization based on common factor grouping method, and there is also a factorization which is based on, in fact, let's call it middle term splitting, and the most important one is that is splitting of the middle term. As you have the splitting of the middle term, that splitting of the middle term is something again which you have already learned before also, and then again here also, again in class 9 also you are going to learn that. Now I am starting with exercise. In fact the first exercise is here exercise 4a. So I'll be starting with exercise 4a. So I think there are 3-4 exercises. The first exercise, as I said, this is the easiest exercise of all factorization, and you will see that I'm not going to do anything different from what you have done in class 8. Is a continuation of your class 8 chapter. Alright, now let me take some selective question. Now it is written on the top exercise, resolve into factors by taking out common factors. So by taking out common factors you have to resolve it into factors. Now let us say then, number 1, 3x cube plus 6a square x square minus 3a cube nx. Alright, now since they are telling you to take out common factors and factorize common factor, now I'll see common factor in all the 3. See, whenever you are taking out the common factor, always see, you see 3, 6, 3. Now look at the numbers first, don't see the letters. First you see the numbers. 3, 6 and 3, what is the HCF, highest common factor, or what is that number, the highest number which will divide all 3, 6 as well as 3, and you all will agree that it is 3. So here I am taking common. So common between 3, 6 and 3 is 3. Then now look at letters, alphabets. You have x cube, here you have x square, here is x. Now when you are taking out common, you have to take out, here also you have x, here also you have x, here also x, and then the power of x are not same. So you will take out common for x, which is the lowest power. So this is cube, this is square, this is only x. So the lowest power is x. So that's why when I take common, I'll take only 3x. Then same way, you don't have a here, you have a here, you have a here. So that means common in all the 3 is not a, because a is missing here. So that means if I really go for this all 3, only these 2 are what are common. 3x is what is common in all the 3. Now if 3x is common, now 3 will go to 3 one time, so it is, as 3 is already out, so from x cube, so x cube means x into x into x, 3x are there. So out of 3x, 1x is out, means x square is what is left. So in fact if you multiply 3x into x square, then you should get this. So 3x into x square is 3x cube. Similarly now here plus sign. Now 3 will go to 6 how many times? When 6 is divided by 3, it will go 2. So that 3 into 2 is what is 6. Then out of x square, 1x is already out. So 1x will be still there. So a square we have not taken out. So that means a square will be still there. Then out of x square, 1x is out. So 1x is still there. Now you can check whether you have taken out really what is to be written, whether you have really written it properly or not. If you really want to check, multiply this and this. If you multiply 3x into 2a square, you should get, see, 3 into 2 is 6. X into x is x square, so it becomes 6a square x square. That is what you have here. Same way now, this 3 is already out, 1x is already out, so what you are left now with is only a cube. This is what is common, in fact, factorization by taking out common factor. So the common factor between these three. Now if you like, again, between this also you can take out common, between this also you can take out common, but then at such we are only taking out one single common factor, and the common factor in all the three cases what is 3x. This is what is your final answer. See how easy it is to solve by using common factor. Now I am going on to next question. All questions are very simple and easy, so that's why we are not going to spend too much of time on this. So I think you all will be able to solve all questions. Yeah, a little different that I am seeing is here 3a plus b whole square minus 2a plus b. Now if you are looking at common factor here between this and this, now I am saying this because this 3 is multiplying with this and 2 is multiplying with that. Now don't say a is common, b is common separately, because a and b they are together inside the bracket, so you have to take them as a single term. This also a single term. Now if you look at the number, here is 3, here is 2, so 3 and 2 there is nothing common. There is no HCF. In fact, HCF of 3 and 2 is 1. 1 usually we don't write because 1 into any number is that number itself. So 3 and 2, no common factor. So number is not a common factor. But if you look at a plus b here, here also a plus b. This is a plus b square and this is a plus b. Nothing is there, means it is a plus b to the power 1. So then whenever we are taking out common, now you can see between this and this the common is a plus b. So I'll take a plus b common. Now if the question arises a plus b square, there a plus b 1, then as I discussed already there also you have to take the lower power. Lower power is 1. So 1 means nothing. If I don't write anything means it is power 1. Then here it is. Let me give a square bracket or a curly bracket if you like. So from here a plus b is out. Don't forget there is a square, 2 of them. A plus b into a plus b. So 1 is already out, 1 will be still there. Then this 3 I have not taken out common, so it is 3a plus b. So now if you multiply a plus b with 3 into a plus b into a plus b is a plus b square, and 3 into 1 is what is 3. So this is only what is coming, minus this a plus b is already out, so only 2 is what is left. Now you can open that inside bracket. So if you open the inside bracket, then you will get something like this. So 3 into a is 3a, 3 into b is 3b minus 2. Yeah, this is the factorized form. Now next question, let's see number 8. For number 8 you have minus 56 c to the power 7 x to the power 10, then plus 42 c to the power 5 x to the power 15, then minus 70 c to the power 4 and x to the power 20. Okay, so this is what you have. Now you have to factorize this by taking out the common factor. Now see, between these three, all three, so the middle one is what you can see is as positive, rest of them are negative. So if you like you can take negative also common, so that minus into minus will be plus, but it's not necessary. If you like you can take only the numbers as common. See, let's see, 56, 42, 70. Now there are many numbers which will divide all this. 56 can be divided by 7, 42 also by 7, 70 also 7. But I was talking about HCF, highest common factor. So the highest common factor between this 56, 42 and 70 is not 7. In fact, if it is not 7, then it may be 14, double of 7. 14 into 4 is 56. 14 into 3 is 42 and 14 into 5 is 70. That means the highest common factor between these three is 14. So if you like, again, if you don't want this minus in the beginning, so you can take minus 14 common. So 14 is what I have taken number first. Then next, let's see, c to the power 7, c to the power 5, c to the power 4. And then between the common, now you have to take the smallest one. The smallest number is c to the power 4. So I'll take c to the power 4 as common. The next one is x. So here x to the power 10, x to the power 15, x to the power 20. So the smallest one is x to the power 10. So this is what is common between these three. Now minus into minus is plus. So the next number that I'm going to write is plus. Now 14 into how much is 56? As we discussed just now, 14 into 4 is 56. 14 into 4 is 56. Plus into minus is minus 56. Now this is c to the power 4. You have here c to the power 7. From c to the power 7, if you have taken c to the power 4, then c to the power 3 is left. Don't forget, don't multiply 4 into 3. Okay, you have to add 4 plus 3 is 7. Then same way, out of 10, all x to the power 10 is already out, so x will not be there inside. Then again, minus into plus is minus. So here, what was plus, then now will become minus. Now 14 will go to 42 3 times. 14 into 3 is 42. Then c to the power 4 is outside, here c to the power 5 is there, so only one c will be left. Then out of c to the power 15, c to the power 10 is out, so you x to the power 10 is out, so it is x to the power 5, because x to the power 10 into x to the power 5 is x to the power 15. Next, now again minus into minus is what will be plus, and this 14 will go to 70 5 times, and c to the power 4 is already out, so this c to the power 4 is already out, and c to the power 10 out of x to the power 20. When x to the power 10 is taken out, it will be x to the power 10. So 10 plus 10 is what is 20. Yeah, this is it. This is factorization by taking out common factor. Yeah, now let's see, I think I'll do one more by common factor. So let me do number 11, and that is 6x square x minus z plus 2x minus z whole square. Okay. Now as you can see, numbers are there, x is there outside, at the same time you can see a bracket is also something again which you are seeing it as common. Now the first thing that we'll see is number. What is common? 6 and 2, the highest common factor between 6 and 2 is 2. 2 can divide 6 as well as also 2 can divide 2. Then here x square, here you don't have any x square or x outside the bracket, so x is not common. But what you see is that x minus z is common. X minus z is here also and here also, and then the lower power is 1, so that's why x minus z. So that means 2x minus z is what is common between this one and this one. Okay, so 2 is common. So 2 will divide 6. 2 into 3 is 6. So we have not taken any x square common, so that x square will be still retained there. Then this bracket is already out, so I don't need to write anything there. Plus this 2 is already out, and this one bracket is already out, since this is a square. So since one bracket is already out, the other bracket is still there, so one bracket will be still there. So then now if you open that bracket, so it will be 2x minus z, then here it is 3x square plus x minus z. This is what is the factorization. Now let's go to factorization by grouping method. Now till question number 12 you have it by common factor. Now we'll discuss it by grouping. So then now I'll be factorizing by grouping method. Now from 13 onwards, 13 to 26 you have a grouping method. So let me take now some questions. Yeah, question number 13 is x square plus xy plus xz plus yz. Now we'll not be taking the common factor with all the 4 terms. Now we'll group them into 2 2, because 4 of them are there, so we'll group into 2 2. And whenever I'm taking out common, I have to make sure that what is I'm getting inside the bracket must be same. And if those brackets are same, both the brackets are same, then only again I can take that bracket, whatever brackets are there in both the cases, I'll take it common, and again I'll factorize. Alright, now so already this I believe is already grouped, so I'll take this 2 and this 2. Now check, between these 2 x is common. So if x is common, so from x square, if one x is out means one x will be still there. From this xy also one x is out means at least x plus y. Now again I'm looking at this 2. Between these 2, z is what I'm seeing common. Z here also and here also. Then from here z is out means x is left, and from here also z is out means y is left. Now this is not the final answer, because again if you look at between this and this, now again you will find something is common. I think you will find x plus y here also x plus y. So we'll take again x plus y common. So from here x plus y is common means only x is left. From here also x plus y is already common means z is left. Here this is your final answer. This is what is grouping method. So we have grouped it into 2 parts, then after that taking out common, then again 2 times let's call it as we have taken out common. Okay, going on to the next one. Now question number 16, it is AB minus BY minus AY plus y square. Okay, let's see. Now sometime when we are grouping it for the first time, it may not give you the same bracket. If it is not giving the same bracket, some modification is what you have to do. Maybe this one you have to bring it here, this one you have to shift there, or maybe you have to bring it this one here. So that grouping, you have to group in such a way that the grouping of the terms must be such that the bracket one, when you are taking out common, must come same. Okay, let me try with this one randomly. What is given in the question, I'll take these two common, and between these two I'll take out common. So as you can see, between these two b is common. So if I'm taking b, so it will be a minus y. So b is out, a will be left, b is out, y. Between these two also, if I'm taking y, as you can see, y is common. Here is y square and here is y. So if I'm taking y common, see now the problem, there is a problem if I'm taking out y. I'm just showing only what problem I'll face now. So plus into minus is minus. So from here y is out means it is minus a, and plus is plus only. From here 1 y is out means I'll write it y. Now see whether what I got here and here in these two brackets, whether they are same. This is a minus y, this is minus a plus y. Positive a, there it is negative a, here it is negative y, that is positive. And whenever in the two bracket, when you are getting always opposite sign, say opposite to this, say positive became negative, negative became positive, then you can do a simple thing. This sign which is there in front, if it is plus, make it minus, if it is minus, make it plus. See, if I am making this as minus, then minus into minus will become plus, and minus into plus becomes minus. Now the bracket is exactly same. Now you can see a minus y, there also a minus y. Now again between this and this, you know, a minus y and a minus y is what is common. So I'll take a minus y common, then from here a minus y is common means it will be b. From here also a minus y common means it is what is y. So this is what is your question number 16. Then going on to next question number 19. Let's see what it is. AC square minus 2a minus BC square plus 2b. So I may group this and this together, and this and this together, and what is coming inside the bracket must be same. If it is not coming same, then I should not group this and this. Maybe I'll group this with this. So it is like a hit and trial. Keep on trying it. If brackets are not coming same, then you have to change the grouping. So grouping terms from this and this, you have to change it to this and this, or maybe this and the last one. So keep on changing the group, pairing up the groups in such a way that the bracket that you are getting when you are taking out common must be same. Let me see now, without interchanging here and there, let me take common between these two. Between this and this, as you can see, a is common. So if a is out, it is c square minus this a is already out, so c square minus 2. Between these two also I am seeing b and b, so b and b. Now let me take minus b, or else if I take plus b I will face the same problem which I faced here. So I am taking minus b. So then minus into minus is plus. So from here b is out means it will be c square. So I see I am getting very similar one. Then minus into plus is minus, because this minus already taken out. Minus into plus becomes minus. Then from here already b is out means only 2 is left. Now check the two bracket. I got exactly the same bracket. That is what I want. In case if I did not get the same bracket, then I have to change the pairing. Maybe I'll not pair this in this, I'll pair this and this, or maybe I'll pair the first and the last one. Pairing means writing it together. Now since between this bracket and this bracket, now c square minus 2 is common, so let me take c square minus 2 common from here and here. From here if I am taking c square minus 2 common, a is left, and from here c square minus 2 common means b. So this is your final answer. That is your question number 19. Then so question number 22. Let's see what do we have. X square minus a plus b x and then plus ab. Now usually all terms 1, 2, 3, 4, almost every question that I did there had 4 terms, sometimes maybe 6 terms also. Always there will be a pair of terms, even numbers. Here you can see 1, 2, 3 terms only it looks like. So that's why what you have to do first, I have to convert this into 4 terms. So what I will do, this with this x I'll multiply both a and b, so that x into a becomes ax, x into b becomes bx, so that altogether the number of terms will again come 4. So let's do that. X square, multiply now. Don't forget, minus into plus is minus and a into x is ax. Again similarly, minus into plus is minus, b into x is bx plus ab. Now I think again we are ready now. We'll take out common between these two and also between these two. Between these two you can see x is common. So if x is common, it will be x minus a. And between these two also, as you can see, b is common. I'll take minus b common. So minus into minus will be plus. So b is already out means x is left. Minus into plus is minus. B is out means a. Now check the two bracket. See, exactly same bracket, x minus a. So again between this and this, x minus a is common. in one bracket, and in the other bracket it is x minus b. So from here this is out means x is left, from here x minus a is out means b is left. This is your question number 22. Now moving further, now let us go to the next question. Okay, now let me do question number 24. P square q square plus p cube minus q cube minus p cube. Yeah, immediately after looking at this, I know that if I take this and this pair and this pair, I am not going to get the same bracket. My bracket will come something else. So that is why, just to show you that how bracket will not come same, so let me pair this and this and this and this, then you know that it is not going to work. I have to change the pairing. Here between this and this you can see p and q, here also p and q. pq is common, so if pq is common, here also pq, here also pq. Now here you have p square q square, so one pq is left, plus this pq is already out, so it is 1. Now between these two nothing is common, that means there is no question of getting the two brackets same. That is why my pairing with this and this is not right. So then what would have been right now? See, I am going to change now. P square q square, this one, let me pair it with this one or this one, any one, whichever you like. So let me pair this and this. Okay, let me write this as q cube, and let me pair this with this. So here p cube minus p cube. Now let's check whether really we are getting the same or not. Okay, between this and this, q square q cube, so q square is common. So from here, if q square is common, means you will have p square, minus from here q cube, when q square is out, 1q will be left. Now between these two also you can see pq and p cube, one is pq, the other one is p cube, so p is what is common. So if I am taking plus p, then again I will face one problem. Now you will see what problem it is. If plus p, if I am taking common, then from here p is out, it will be q, and from here also one p is already out, means I will face now this as p square. Now if you look at the two bracket, they are exactly opposite. Positive p square, this is negative p square, this is negative q, that is positive p. And then whenever this happens, then I told you to do something. You only need to change this sign. As I have taken plus and I am getting opposite sign, so simply change this. If it is plus, you make it minus. If it is minus, you make it plus. So if I am taking minus, then this will change to plus. Sorry, this is already plus. This will change to minus now, because minus into minus is plus. Then minus. Now this was minus. Now it will turn to plus, because minus into plus is minus. You can see minus into plus is minus. Minus into minus is plus. So now if you check this and this, they are same. See, positive p square, here also positive p square, negative q, here also negative q. That means now the two brackets are same. It really doesn't matter, sir. You have written minus q first, it doesn't matter. It is p square minus q1. Here also p square minus q. So again between this and this, if you are taking common, so it is p square minus q is common. It is here also and here also. Then from here, as this bracket is common out, this is already out, so q square minus this bracket is already out, so minus p. Yeah, like this. So in question number 24, you can see that a little bit of change in pair. So when you are pairing the terms to take out common, so this did not work with this, so I had to bring this one here. So in some question you may have to do that. So since the last question is 26, I have already done 24, so let me do that last question, 26. Okay, 26 is 2a plus ac square minus a square c minus 2c. Yeah, these are the terms, 4 of them. Now again let me take common between these two and these two, and let's see whether same bracket is coming or not. If brackets are not coming same, then you know I have to change the pairing. So let's see, between this and this a is common. So if a is common, from here a is out means is 2 plus this will be c square. And between these two, as you can see, c here also c, if I am taking minus c common, there will be a square minus, in fact, plus 2. See, the two brackets are not coming same. That means my pairing is not proper. It is not correct. This two bracket must come same. Here I got c square, there it is a square. So that is why now I will change the pairing. Now we will see how I am going to change the pairing. The pairing change that I will do is, let me pair now first with third one, minus a square c. Yeah, I may be wrong with this also. Now in case if I am not getting the same bracket again, I have to change maybe the first one with the fourth one. Okay, so I am taking the first and the third, then I am taking the second and the fourth. Okay, let's check whether we will get the same bracket or not. Now between these two, a is common. So from here a is out means 2, from here 1a is out means 1a is still there, so it will be ac. Between these two, if I am taking minus c common, because c is what is common. Why am I taking minus? Because you will see that now inside the bracket I am going to get the same. Minus into plus is minus. 1c is already out means 1a and c will be left. 1a and c. See why I took minus? Because I want minus ac. There also it is coming minus ac. Then minus into minus is plus. C is already out means 2 is what is left. Now check the two bracket. 2 minus ac, here also 2 minus ac. They are the same. So since the two brackets are same, so my pairing of first and third was correct. If it was not coming here also, if the brackets were not coming same, then I would have paired the first one with the fourth one and the second with the third one. So maybe then that would be giving definitely out of the three kinds of pairing, one of them will give you the same bracket. So I got in the second one only, I got the same bracket. So since the two brackets are same, taking common. So between this and this, 2 minus ac is common. So from here 2 minus ac common out means it is a. From here also this is out means minus c. Okay, so this is what is was your exercise 4a. Now if I start the next exercise, which may be about splitting the middle term, which is the most important out of all, then I think the video will go very lengthy. So maybe in the next video I will be telling you about the next exercise. So it's a very simple exercise. You saw how easy the questions are. I think you will be able to do all. In case if you are not able to do any of the question, if you are stuck in any of the question, you will let me know. I will do it for you. So till 26th, you will do all the question. I did many. In fact, half of the question I have done. The other remaining half is what you will do. So till we meet again in the next video. Goodbye and thank you.